Hi everyone. Um, Excited to talk to you today on Facebook Live. I'm recording from snowy London, so I was hoping to talk to you from the office with our research assistant Freddie, but everyone's stuck at home. So exciting for snow, great news. So I just wanted to thank you all for everyone who applied last year, creating the toolkits, and for those of you who came to the summit. It was an incredible year, getting to know you all. And I'd just like to kind of check in and welcome you to the Facebook group. So I wanted to talk to you about the opportunity to share your updates about your innovations right now, and how you can get involved. So one of those is through these web live chats like I'm doing today. So we're going to have informal chats with the community to update and show your innovation. And it'd be great to see it in practice and to get the children who are involved in the innovations, the other teachers, and to really see what it's like. And so our first web live will actually be from Abjit, who created Project Defy, and that'll be in March, so stay tuned for dates. And so since the summit, we've got a great new team member on the research side called Frederica. We started off by doing a big 2-month state of the debate review, researching the major needs in education right now. And that was really exciting, really interesting. It was kind of like similar to a systematic review in academia. But we decided we wanted to look at not only academic papers, but also blogs and social media and other informal pieces of research that educators are providing right now, so that we can get an idea of what the general population also thinks of what are the major needs in education. So we've actually come up with 10 themes, and those themes are the things that will guide and drive our research for the ListNet this year. So I thought I'd let you in on those themes. So the first one is breadth of skills, and that includes things like social emotional learning, STEM, arts and humanities, life skills. So that could be things like financial literacy, languages, career or 6 C's or 4 C's, dependent on what you'd like to call it, and media literacy. Then we have inclusion, which is really important. It includes many different sort of marginalized groups, which is SEN, which is special educational needs, gender, race and ethnicity, LGBTQIA, rural, and socio-economic equity. The third theme is teaching. So that's considering professional development, teacher training, curriculum, and educational resources. Then we have a holistic well-being. So that's things like how can we improve physical learning environments, the role of family carers and community, how we can talk about sex education and relationships, health and well-being, transition from school into career or future and further education, as well as whole school models and cultures. Then we have assessment, so the type of it and its role, personalized learning. We have global citizenship, so that's things like intercultural education, supporting countries in conflict, sustainability. Leadership, which at HundrED we're talking about school leaders, policy leaders, teacher leaders, and that includes innovative ecosystems, how they're implementing new pedagogies, the role of policymakers and how we can improve those approaches, budgets, funding, utilizing data and research. The next theme that I'm really excited about is student voice, and this includes things like children's rights. And then our final one is basic education. So this is things like access to early childhood education, as well as achieving numeracy and literacy. So the research process is guided by these major themes, and it still includes an interview. So everybody also must create a HundrED toolkit, which they can easily do now on our HundrED open page. This year we're having an academy instead of an advisory board, which is really exciting too. So this is going to be made up of 100 or more stakeholders in education, because we think everybody's role in education is equally important. We're looking to get feedback from everybody regarding these selections. So we're going to have a third experts, a third educators, and then a third students and young people. So we want to hear what they think the future of education should be and what they think would be really amazing to improve their education. So if you're interested in reapplying, it'll be great if you could fill out a short form, because what's been fantastic about us is that we've got the interview already, and we've already got the amazing toolkits that we created together last year. And so it's just a quick capture to understand where your innovation is right now. But what I'd also love for you guys to do is to create short videos showing your innovation action. So this could be as part of the web live, but also just to send to me. We can upload to the YouTube that we have at HundrED, as well as onto your toolkits. So there's a few things that you need to do in it. That's explain why you think your innovation is innovative, impactful, and scalable. And then also why you'd like to be part of the community. And then similar to the web lives, it'd be amazing to be able to see your innovation in action. So I'd say like an estimate time for the video should maybe be 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't need to be anything of really high production level. It can be done on your phone, on your iPad, on your computer. I just really love to be transported to your innovation so I can get to know it better. So to do a quick reminder of those definitions, when we are talking about innovativeness, we mean valuable improvement within the context. Impact is your innovation must be established for at least a year with demonstrable evidence. And scalability is adaptable in new environments with commitment to scale. So if you have any further questions about what that means, feel free to contact me, get in touch, send me an email. What we're doing this year is we've developed some bespoke brand new scales to understand the innovations better. So we're kind of looking at 14 different factors that feed into whether an innovation can be innovative, impactful, and scalable. So we can compare and contrast within the themes. Those findings will then be sent on to our academy. So they'll provide feedback on their areas of interest and expertise. Also, if you're interested in recommending innovations, there's also a short form that you can fill in, which I'll also share on the Facebook group afterwards. And also head over to our ambassador page, because we have lots of amazing, excited new people who are excited about innovation right now. So I'd like to sort of introduce you to one sort of last final concept that we're doing with the HundrED Research, which is our in-depth research. So we're doing brand new state-of-the-art studies on how global youth feel about research and education right now, and also how and why innovation spreads in education. So you'll have seen that when we were doing the State of the Debate review, we also wanted to know what young people thought of education. So I'll be publishing those results in April, and that will also include the results from our major needs State of the Debate review. But then even more exciting, and an opportunity for you guys to get involved, is how and why innovation spreads in education. So this, we're looking for 10 innovators from our community who would love to be involved in deep dives, and this will involve interviews and sending out a survey to the users of your innovation so that we can understand those themes and why innovation works, what works about it, so that we can share that with the best practices with the community and the wider community in education, with the hope of influencing different education systems and teachers around the world. So if you'd really like to get involved in that, please comment on this video, send me an email, look out for it. We're going to be introducing that in the next couple of months. And I can't wait to get more of you involved and get to know your innovations even better so that we can keep sharing it with the community. So I thought I'd end with where you can meet me and stay in touch. So if you're US based, I'm going to actually be at South by Southwest for the whole Education Festival next week, flying into Austin on Sunday until Thursday. And then I'm going to be around for meetings, and Lasse and I are running a workshop on Thursday, which we're really excited about. And then I'll be at ITSE in June. If you're a Finnish innovator as well and you'd love to meet in person, that would be great. And I think I'll be in Finland in April. So additionally, I'll keep you up to date with those kind of dates. And then I'm based in London. So anybody flying in, anybody based here, let me know. We can meet up. I can just, get to know each other better, understand the updates of your innovation, and you're welcome to come over to our office at any time, which is based in Shoreditch. Otherwise, you can keep in touch with me personally on Twitter, and my handle is Spencer-Keyse. And I guess I'm happy to answer any questions now or later in the comments. So I'm just going to check and see if anybody's around. Cool. So we had a good, cool question from Pukraj. Hi. About the HundrED collection innovations to be part of the case studies. So yes, you do need to be part of the 2017 innovations to be part of that research, because we already have the preliminary interviews, and we're excited to kind of use you guys and understand your community better. And hi to Freddie, who has been an amazing research assistant this year, and it'd be great to get you involved, Abjit, if you're interested in being part of the deep dive. And then themes. So that's a good question as well. So if your innovation doesn't fit into the themes or fits into many themes, I'll be surprised if it doesn't fit into a theme, because what we found is that most things in education need improvement, almost everything. So I think our themes tend to include everything within education right now. But if you are finding that something's missing and you think that we should focus on it, then please get in touch, because that's something that we can try and include this year or next year. And then if you fit in many themes, what we're doing is we're considering and comparing across themes. So for example, you might fit into both inclusion and social emotional learning. We'll compare and contrast and put you into both themes so that we can understand where you fit in relation to both of them. So the more themes, the better. Other than that, I think it was great to catch up with everyone, and I'd really like to hear from you. So please feel free to reach out, and I'm going to update you all on the forms and the ways to do the videos after this video. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.